Did you know that Africa is often misrepresented in the media, portrayed as a continent plagued by struggles and hardships? But what if I told you that this perception is far from the truth? Africa is a land of rich history, remarkable achievements, and fascinating cultures that often go unnoticed. In this video, we're going to uncover some mind-blowing facts about Africa that will challenge everything you thought you knew. So, without further ado, let's begin. Number 1. The origins of paper and ink. Have you ever wondered where the paper you write on or the ink you use comes from? Surprisingly, these essential tools of civilization were invented in Africa, specifically in ancient Egypt. Over 5,000 years ago, the Egyptians developed the first forms of paper, known as papyrus. This was made from the papyrus plant that grew along the Nile River. The ancient Egyptians also invented ink, a crucial component for writing on papyrus. This innovation allowed them to record history, communicate across vast distances, and share knowledge with future generations. The creation of paper and ink by the Egyptians laid the foundation for the written word, influencing cultures around the world. Number 2. Equatorial Guinea, a Spanish-speaking nation. When you think of Africa, you might not immediately think of the Spanish language. However, Equatorial Guinea, a small country in Central Africa, is the only nation on the continent where Spanish is the official language. This unique linguistic heritage dates back to the colonial period when Spanish settlers arrived in the 18th and 19th centuries. Today, approximately 68% of the population speaks Spanish, making Equatorial Guinea a fascinating blend of African and Spanish cultures. This small country, often overlooked, is a testament to the diverse cultural influences that have shaped Africa. Number 3. South Africa, the land of airports. Did you know that South Africa boasts the highest number of airports in Africa? With a staggering 407 airports, South Africa ranks 20th globally for its aviation infrastructure. This extensive network of airports makes South Africa a top destination for tourists and business travelers alike. Whether you're exploring the vibrant city of Johannesburg or the scenic beauty of Cape Town, air travel is the most convenient way to experience the country's diverse landscapes. So, the next time you're planning a trip to Africa, consider flying into one of South Africa's many airports for a seamless travel experience. Number 4. The tiny giants, the Gambia and Seychelles. Africa is known for its vast landscapes, but did you know that it is also home to some of the smallest countries in the world? The Gambia, located in West Africa, is the smallest country on mainland Africa, covering just 11,300 square kilometers. To put that into perspective, you could drive across the entire country in about an hour. On the other hand, Seychelles, an island nation in the Indian Ocean, is the smallest country in Africa overall, with a land area of only 458.4 square kilometers. These tiny giants may be small in size, but they are rich in culture and natural beauty, offering unique experiences for those who visit. Number 5. Ghana, a beacon of independence. Ghana holds a special place in African history as the first sub-Saharan country to gain independence from colonial rule. In 1957, after years of struggle and resistance, Ghana, under the leadership of Kwame Nkrumah, successfully declared its independence from British colonial rule. This momentous achievement inspired a wave of independence movements across the continent, leading to the liberation of many other African nations. Ghana's fight for freedom not only changed the course of its history, but also ignited a sense of hope and possibility for all of Africa. Number 6. Nigeria, the giant of Africa. With a population of over 212 million people, Nigeria is the most populous country on the African continent. This West African powerhouse is not only known for its large population, but also for its vibrant culture, booming economy, and significant contributions to the global workforce. Nigeria's diverse population includes over 250 ethnic groups, each with its own unique traditions and languages. The country's economic influence extends beyond its borders, making it one of the most important players on the African continent. From its bustling cities to its rich cultural heritage, Nigeria truly embodies the spirit of Africa. Number 7. The mighty Nile River. Africa is home to the world's longest river, the Nile. Stretching over 6,650 kilometers, the Nile River flows through 11 countries, from its sources in East Africa to its mouth in the Mediterranean Sea. The river has been a lifeline for civilizations for thousands of years, providing water, fertile soil, and a means of transportation. The Nile's significance goes beyond its length. It is a symbol of life and prosperity for the millions of people who live along its banks. From the ancient Egyptians who built their civilization around it to the modern nations that rely on its waters, the Nile remains one of Africa's most vital natural resources. Number 8. Lesotho and Eswatini, countries within a country. Did you know that South Africa is home to not one, but two independent countries? Lesotho and Eswatini, both landlocked within South Africa's borders, are sovereign nations with their own governments and cultures. Lesotho, known as the Kingdom in the Sky, is a mountainous country where the entire population lives above 1,400 meters in elevation. Eswatini, formerly known as Swaziland, is one of the last absolute monarchies in the world. Despite their small size, both countries have rich histories and vibrant cultures that make them unique in the African landscape. Number 9. Nollywood, Africa's cinematic powerhouse. When it comes to the film industry, Nigeria's Nollywood is a force to be reckoned with. As the largest film industry in Africa and the second largest in the world by volume, Nollywood produces over 1,000 films annually. These films are not only popular in Africa, but have also gained a global audience, thanks to streaming platforms like Netflix. Nollywood's success is a testament to the creativity and resilience of African filmmakers, who have built a thriving industry with limited resources. The stories told through Nollywood films reflect the diversity and richness of African culture, making it a vital part of the global entertainment landscape. Number 10. Swahili, the language of East Africa. Swahili, also known as Kiswahili, is one of the most widely spoken languages in Africa, particularly in East Africa. With over 100 million speakers, it serves as a lingua franca in countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Swahili has its roots in the Bantu languages of Africa, but it has also been influenced by Arabic, Portuguese, and other languages due to historical trade routes. The language plays a significant role in unifying the diverse cultures of East Africa, and learning even a few phrases in Swahili can open doors to new experiences and connections in the region. Africa is a continent full of surprises, with a rich history and vibrant cultures that go far beyond the stereotypes. From the invention of paper and ink to the thriving film industry of Nollywood, Africa's contributions to the world are immense. These facts only scratch the surface of what this incredible continent has to offer. So, if you've learned something new today, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating insights into Africa and beyond. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in our next video.